What up, gangsters? It's the weekend. We're about to go party in Los Banos, California.
Do we even know how to party anymore?
Follow us. We're about to get shit-faced, baby.
I don't know about all that much. We're in Los Banos, California, and we're excited to introduce our friends to you guys.
We're about to walk in. Hi, let's go. Enjoying this delicious mole y con el compa Henderson over here, con el compa Pérsimo. Aquí el cumpleañero cumpliendo 15 años.
15 años de vida aquí en Los Baños.
Mira, quinceañero.
Y 25 en San José ya son 40
Dice que cumple 40 pero se siente de 20 y usa camisa extra small, pero compra extra large para sentirse más cómodo. Battery's about to die. It's about I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 7 or 8 p.m. at night. We're still here chopping it up with the friends and drinking, doing some karaoke, mostly singing because I'm driving back home. So yeah, we're probably gonna be home like at 10 o'clock. But so far, it's fun. The food was great. We had like some bomb-ass mole and enchiladas. They're doing the karaoke over there. So we'll let you guys know when we get home, but so far it's a great night here with our friend Freddie and Ava.
What's up, everyone?
We made it home safe.
It's 10:24 right now.
So we made it out alive without getting drunk. We ate really good. We had tons of fun. Thank you, Freddie and Ava, for inviting us over to celebrate.
Hosting us very well. We even, guys, I need to show you this. Let me clear up some space. 1 second.
Yeah, best hosting experience. It was totally fun. We sang our hearts out, and
we got this, guys. They are enchiladas.
Enchiladas michoacanas.
And
Google it.
they were to go, guys, because Luna was throwing a tantrum.
And she's still being fuzzy right now. She's ready to
And
bed.
this is what we're gonna eat.
Damn.
So excited.
Delicious. Man, Ava, your mom makes like the best mole ever. She's a really good cook, and we had lots of fun. It was very fun.
We did lots of karaoke. Well, I didn't sing, but Mauricio did lots of karaoke, and Luna did a lot of playing, and we got cake, and Mauricio took like 6 shots, and I took
My
one
stomach,
shot.
I was telling her that
cake.
my stomach kind of hurts like if I did abs from so much like singing and stuff, but it was really fun. So we had a great night, and this is
And
how.
long story short, yeah, we cannot party like before. We can't. We just, I don't know why, but we can't.
All right, so this is how we're gonna end our vlog. I am ready to go to bed, and I think we are too. So we're gonna call it a night. And thank you guys for watching, and stay posted for the next videos.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Hello everyone. So today's the next day, and we are going to be talking about what the dumbest thing we've ever thought about was. But before that,
so we had a great time in the party last night, celebrating Ava's dad's birthday. The family hosted us above and beyond. It was great. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of footage of us like singing and everything, because we got a little too like involved in the party, and we're not so much used to like vlogging, so we're not like having the phone everywhere, and then like our phones were dying, and her phone is always dead. She never charges it anyways. So we had a great time. The food was great. El recalentado de hoy, papa, the enchiladas are bomb. So we had a great time. We had a great time, and I hope that we get an invitation soon again, because that shit was fun. And she wants to talk about like what's the stupidest fight we had, and mind you, we've had a lot of stupid fights. If you guys are married or have a girlfriend and you guys haven't had stupid fights or been mad at each other for stupid things, then something's wrong with you. Don't marry her, bro. Don't marry her.
then you're just kidding.
All right, so we rounded it up to like the stupidest one that we've had, I guess. So this is like, I guess, takes first
Number
place.
1.
So which one is it?
Okay.
What is it titled?
It's gonna be titled The Commute Anger.
The commute anger. All right, so we moved from the Bay about 4, almost 5 years ago. When we moved over here, we were still working in the Bay before we moved to the Central Valley.
Yeah.
And during our commute,
We did the commute for about a year
for
together.
about a year together. But during the commute, I was the driver. So we would wake up very early in the morning,
Like 2.
which practically was still
Something.
night. It was
Yes,
still night.
it was still night. It was maybe 2:30.
Yeah, about 2:30 in the morning.
2:30 in the morning. So as you can imagine, I was exhausted. I'm not a morning person. Okay, we were exhausted. Okay, we as a couple.
She's
were
not
exhausted.
a morning person at
Yeah,
all.
I'm not. I admit it. I cannot function. I'm in a bad mood. Anyways, so I would make the best out of it. I would try to be awake the whole commute. So this is where the fight, not the fights, but where he would get upset. It wasn't a fight. It was just the fact that he would get upset at me because I would fall asleep on the way there. He said that I was the worst co-pilot he had ever had in his life, which is hurtful, you know.
Wait a minute. All right. She just dived straight into it.
Okay.
All right. So when we first started commuting, it was still like, okay, she fell asleep, she's tired, whatever, that's fine. And then I started telling him like, hey dude, like, you need to stay awake because nos vamos a matar a la chingada and you're gonna be sleeping. And she would just be like, I try, but I get too tired and blah, blah, blah. So then she got hella comfortable that now it wasn't just like, you know, she's like falling asleep and everything, to where she would literally put her seat back and just like.
That wasn't the whole time. Honestly, once I started seeing that he was getting upset because I couldn't stay awake, I would literally like tell myself, Mariana, you gotta stay awake. And then I would like recline my head back, and then sometimes my eyes would close. And I was like, oh, can he see me? Can he see me?
She would have noticed that I was like seeing her. I was driving and I would see her head like this. Her head was just bobbing. And then sometimes on purpose I would like hit the brake so she would like wake up.
Oh my god, yes, he was so mean. And then not only that, like, okay, so if I managed to stay awake on the way to work, on the way back from work, I would be exhausted, you know? So I would be fighting my sleep, and it was like, what, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'd be like...
So then, I guess the whole reason why the fight started is because I told her, like, dude, I get bored. Like, you sleep on the way there, and you sleep on the way back, and I don't sleep. So, you know, I'm getting like, I think it was just irritation, like driving back and forth, like, you know, after work, and then having to commute back home, like an hour 45, 2 hours sometimes. Like, it got heavy, so.
Yeah, and I just think it's not healthy to be with each other for that long every day.
No.
As you can imagine, like, the commute is almost a 2-hour drive.
4-hour drive back.
There, and then a 2-hour drive back, and we were just stuck in a car together every day.
It would have
for a
been
whole
different if we were in a car together, like on a trip or something. But
Yeah.
this is like after work, and
Or
we
before
weren't
work.
getting enough sleep. Like, we were
Yeah.
getting freaking 4 hours of sleep sometimes.
Yeah, so it's funny to me now. I don't think it was a big deal, and
Well, it was a big deal. It was an argument initially. Like, I think it was just because we were like getting used to the whole commute stuff. Then after we made a solution, like, okay, like I would tell her, just go to sleep. Just go to sleep as soon as we take off. And then once I felt like she already slept for like 40 minutes or something, then I would just kind of like wake her up, like, hey, you know, I'm getting kind of tired,
so
or
can you talk to me? Or
yeah.
whatever. I tried. I would take coffee, and I still couldn't stay awake.
I could have gave her some crack and she would have fell asleep.
Can you imagine? Shoot.
Anyways, we're drinking our cafecito right now.
Yeah.
Brewed. Gotta tell you guys, if you guys are still drinking El Nescafé instant Folgers con mi suegro. No, man, that's
Oh
not.
my god, my tripas.
That's not life. That coffee, like, now after I drink brewed coffee, and I'm not talking like fancy freaking, you know, machine coffee. No, like, I think it's a $15 machine, the regular,
like the Mr. Coffee.
the regular big pot, and we just brew our coffee there. But we buy it at Costco and we grind it. We buy the San Francisco one, and it's like the best shit ever. And we just brew it, and it just gives you like that instant crack feeling that you need. And I've never smoked crack. I just figure of speech.
Okay. Anyways, so the point of this video wasn't just to complain about each other or to let you guys in on our fights or whatever.
That's what it was. Sorry.
No. I want to know, like, what is the dumbest fight? Because now we laugh about it, right? We think it's like the dumbest thing that we've ever fought about.
Well,
because
I still defend my case. Like, I still think that she shouldn't have been sleeping the whole time. Because honestly, we could have killed ourselves. And like I told her, if we like, you're gonna wake up once we're like flipped over, and you know, maybe not even wake up at all. So if I'm gonna die, I want to be awake for it.
Yo
basically.
no. Yo, si me muero, Diosito, llévame en mi sueño, because hell no. But okay, then why do you think why did you choose this one? We had a debate about it, like, which is our dumbest fight? Why did you choose this one?
Because I don't really think we have like any other stupid fights. Because all other fights were like meaningful. Like, you fucked up or something.
We barely even fought, dude. We don't really fight. We don't fight because
I'm scared.
Let me tell you
hella
why.
violent.
No, I don't, dude. Let me tell you why we don't fight. Because we've learned to we've learned to give each other space. when it's needed.
Yep.
I think that's very important. But this is not an advice video or a channel or anything. We just thought it was funny to just,
I think everybody has stupid fights, so I think that was our stupid fights. And I say stupid because it's like, why the hell would we be fighting about like someone sleeping in the car? But it's just
let me be, bro.
I think sometimes you just don't have like something real to fight about, so then like you just
bicker.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think that was like the stupidest fight that we had about commuting. I think it was stupid because it was like more than just once. Like we bickered at each other for like probably 6 months out of the whole damn.
It was more about
year.
Mauricio bickering on me, but it's okay. I forgive him. If it was the other way around, I'd be like, pobrecito, he's very tired.
That's what I thought. She was gonna be like, oh, mi viejo está cansado, I'm gonna drive for him, or I'm gonna, at least make plática.
But let me tell you, now that we had Luna,
she wouldn't even give me to eat. Like, I would be right here trying to drive.
He got me back. After we had Luna, he got me back because this bro right here, he'd be sleeping with freaking like noise block, like freaking, what is it called? Like sound blocking plugs or whatever, while I had to take care of our newborn daughter all night.
Anyways, like she was saying, I thought it was like, funny that we had stupid fights like that. And if you guys have had stupid fights, like just drop it down in the comments. Just say, stupid fight we had was this and that, and we'll comment and go from there. But that's one of the stupidest fights we have, and we probably have more, but I hope
That's
not.
the one that we.
I think that was the biggest fight, like stupidest, ridiculous fight we had, and just because it was like kind of like ongoing. Anyways, I think we just want to wrap it up and have a little bit more for you guys on this video, and I hope so far you guys have been enjoying it, seeing my face,
Seeing our face
on your screens. Can you guys stop for a second and think like, how it would be before without phones and everything, and now I'm like in everybody's screens. I'm famous, bro. Like 50 people probably watch my video like right away. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
I can't even meet 50 people in a short little time. But anyways, I think we're gonna wrap up our video. Cheers if you guys are watching this at night and drinking your own coffee, and if you're not watching it, pues te lo pierdes, mijo.
And you're
a loser. I think that's like her, what do you call it?
my catchphrase? I don't know.
That's like her catchphrase or something, or slogan. Is that the same thing? No, slogan is different, huh? Sepa la chingada, but she says that all the time. You're a loser. So, yeah, you guys have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good afternoon. O tengan el día que quieran. I don't care. But we're going to wrap up our video. And
this was our life.
to yours.
Yours.